Morning, Lonnie.
Morning, Ted.
Hey, I really appreciate you bringing this truck down here. I've been watching you drive this truck for going on 30 years, if I'm not mistaken.
That's correct.
And I always said, you always look good in that truck. Where do you get that thing? It looks brand new.
I bought it from my accountant, Gene Crawford. He worked at Monasco Motors and he bought the truck brand new. And when he got ready to sell it, he was in ill health, and I bought it 35 years ago.
35 years ago.
35 years ago. It's never been off-roaded. I drove it from my home on Woodbrook to the office, and that's as far, and it might have went to Medford 15 or 20 times, but it's never went farther than here to Medford.
Yeah, I was looking at the receipts on it. You haven't spared the maintenance or upkeep on this truck.
No, I don't like nothing jury-rigged. I want everything done when I take it down to the shop, and he'll have it for a month. I said, anything you see that needs to be done, you do it.
And so as a side note, Lonnie, I have to compliment you on the best manicured lawn in all of Southern Oregon in front of your shop for the past 50 years. That was, it must have been hard for you to sell that.
It was hard, but it was time. I'd had a gas station 45 years, and now my towing company, I had that building built 25 years ago.
Yeah.
And so we just moved right over there, and
Cleanest tow trucks in the world.
we run 30 of them and about 1,000 calls a month, and life is good, and I'm just going to move on and get me a little newer rig in case I want to go 400 or 500 miles in my pickup.
Yeah. Well, you kept this truck in the same order you've kept your business in your life, and it shows. And I went through the receipts that you have gave me, and I think I put those online too. It's gone through a couple motors. You had a couple the original motor rebuilt a couple times.
Correct.
And oh, is that your phone, Lonnie?
Yeah, it is, but it's being turned off.
Well, yes, you don't have to, or you can answer it.
No.
I know that's
They can call me back.
President Trump calling, wanting some advice.
Right.
So, and then I saw that there was a receipt for a factory crate motor, which is in it now.
That's correct. I bought that from the GMC dealer in Grants Pass.
Okay, and it doesn't have that many miles on it. The odometer has been over 100,000, hasn't it?
Yes, it has.
Do you think it's been over 200
Oh,
or
no.
just 100?
Not even close.
Yeah. You mentioned the only paint work that you're aware of was done on the passenger door and front fender.
That is correct.
What happened there?
Well, down on 199 by Herb's Restaurant, we had a guy run the traffic light with me and my boy in the vehicle about 15 years ago.
Wow.
Maybe 20 years ago. And got the fender and part of the door, so I took it down to the dealership and had them put it back, all original parts, no aftermarket.
Yeah, I saw that the work is really nice. And I took pictures. You can see throughout most of the truck that the weather stripping's never been off. Some of the paint, like on the cab and on the corners of the bed's gone through, it's worn through, but the only paint work I could see was on that door. And so it appears that this is all original paint except for the repairs you did.
That's correct, and
All right.
it stayed in the garage every night when I drove it home. It was garaged the whole time.
So you kept it new. Did you put the winch on it, or was that there?
No, that was on there when I bought it from Gene.
So that winch has been on there. That's almost, the winch is worth more than the truck, maybe.
Well, I don't know. It's got the nice chrome bumper, and it's got the inside controls. I've never used a winch, but
Yeah.
it makes it look kind of nice.
So you've basically done maintenance on this. You haven't done anything else. Did you have the interior done?
I had the seat redone, and I've had the transmission going through about 8 or 9 years ago.
Okay, transmission gone through. And I think
Right.
we had a receipt for that also. These wheels and tires on it didn't come with it new.
No, they did not.
All right, and those are, you put them on.
We put those on because the original hubcaps and stuff kept coming off, and
Yeah.
I just decided to dress it up a little bit.
Well, you did a nice job with
And
it.
I also have 4 more wheels and tires that are studded that go with the vehicle.
All right. Okay. And so I drove this truck when it went to the detail shop, and I don't think it has a single rattle in it. And it drove like a 75 GMC.
Yeah, there's nothing to my knowledge wrong with it at all because I'm kind of a maintenance freak and
I would say that.
it's just time to kind of move on.
So yeah, yeah, you've had it 35 years. I mean, I've watched you driving it around town. I always thought it looked like a great truck, and just, you know, you were pretty proud of it.
Oh, I've always been proud of it. Everybody knew the truck and everybody knew me. So when
Yeah.
I drove the truck, you know.
So when people have come in here and seen that truck, they go, they can't believe that that's Lonnie's truck. I can't believe he's selling it. And I go, well, yeah, I guess he is. And they go, why is it here? And I go, I don't know, but I guess Lonnie hopes I can get the job done.
Well, the reason I brought it to you, Ted, is because I've known you forever. You got a good reputation, and I don't have to worry about it.
No.
You'll do your thing and take the best offer possible, and
Yeah.
I don't. You call me, I bring you the title, you give me a check, and life is good.
All right, Lonnie. Well, that sounds like the exact plan. With this, I'm going to be able to do a description, start advertising a little bit, and we'll see how it goes. I appreciate you coming down. And is there anything you'd want to add? Anything that's happened?
Not really.
All right. Well, Lonnie, thank you very much.
You bet, Ted.
All right.
All right.